Welcome back, trainers, and we have an exciting video. We're going to be taking a look at Primal Groudon 100% IV level 51 in the Master League, because you can use Megas right now. Initially, there was a problem. I Mega Evolved my Groudon. It wasn't allowing me to use it. Then I said, okay, maybe it's just not allowed, because they did lower it to 6,000 CP combat power to be available to go in there, and it's sitting at 6,750 freaking 2. So, Niantic's tomfoolery nonsense. So I evolved Gardevoir, couldn't use that. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I waited for answers, waited around. Eventually they activated it. Was able to use the Gardevoir, not the Groudon, so I used that for a bit. Now here we are. There's the explanation if you were having trouble in the beginning. And if you see some people without using a Mega, that's probably because they either don't know or it wasn't allowing them, so they just assume that they can't use it for the rest of the time here. Alright, so with that explanation out of the way, thanks to Niantic screw up yet again every time without fail, let's get into the commentary here. Alright, let's talk about this Primal Groudon, folks. Oh my gosh. Precipice Blaze, where is it? Oh, where's that? Where's Precipice Blaze? Well, here's the thing. Niantic knows what they're doing. They don't want us to use it yet unless you went and raided hard enough to actually max out another Groudon that you caught with Precipice Blades, because we can't currently use an Elite TM as of now. I would assume once the raids are gone, about 24 hours afterwards, then we're going to be able to use that Elite TM on them here. But as of now, I don't really see myself powering up another one unless I did get a 100% IV Precipice Blades, then I suppose I'll go for it. Earthquake's fine enough for now, and you're going to see the extreme amount of damage that is going to be causing with Fire Punch, and the spam ability, and the way it can absorb hits. Seriously insane, folks. It is great. Now, it is going to be picking up a fire typing, making it extremely weak to water, so it's going to be ground and fire, therefore extremely weak to that. Now we also have to look out for ground. That's going to be another factor in this situation here. Now, speaking of that, if they hit that Earthquake, it probably is not going to KO. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. But let's see what happens. We're going to let this go. Let's see. Meteor Mash. Yep, it's not very effective anymore because we're fire. And the Quick Move's doing so much damage now that we're able to farm them down with ease. This is insane. We'll get into the full commentary, but I was just like, folks, we're going to rank up. We're hitting Expert in this video, just to let you know. I might even hit Legend by the end of the season, right at the nick of time. Okay, I don't know. We'll see what happens here if the game doesn't want to screw me. Now, I did go 5-0, as we're going to see here, and then the game immediately gave me hard counters, It was throwing Primal Kyogre, and then they would have like another water in the back. I was thinking, nobody runs this crap. What is this? Give me a break. Prepared for Groudon, I see. Okay, anyways, let's get into it. Gonna one-shot that Dialga, and they're bringing in their Mega Gardevoir here, and the Groudon is just absorbing the charm like it's nothing. Like, what in the... This is a Mega Gardevoir charm. Are you serious? It's just putting a smile on my face because only a select few people can use these who are actually there. So yeah, we got a little bit of an advantage going on here. So you're definitely going to probably want to run Seeker Noise. I know I've never really vouched for that, but it is going to be quicker to get to when you do have Charm. Immediately swapping into my Dialga here, and we're going to be using this team for the entire time. I did have another team that I was testing out, but it was just hitting me with all kinds of crap. So I swapped it out and put a Togekiss in the back, and we're looking great. I was using Giratina and Dialga together with the Primal. Alright, taking that win. Another Legend, because we're just simply rising up here. That's just what it's going to be. Met with another Dialga. Let's get it here. Alright, so obviously Earthquake's going to one-shot. It does with the regular Groudon. So, Fire Punch does, like, I'm going to say like 35 to 40%. Something like that on the Dialga. It is insane, folks. Now, if you do encounter Primal Kyogre, yeah, good night. Yeah, it's good night. It's over for you, right? Alright, swapping into our Dialga here. Alright, we're going to shield this up. It is going to be a Draco. We've used both shields on both ends here. This is getting a little interesting. So we can do some pretty good damage with this Draco Meteor here to the Melmetal. Great. So we did not lower our defense. We lowered our attack. And a Superpower is not going to be enough to KO. So they're going to have to throw another one. I mean, they can go for a Rock Slide at this point, so it's not like a massive issue. But they are using up their energy, which we need to take note. Now, we do have that Togekiss in the back, so we're bringing in Groudon. I'm going to go for that Fire Punch immediately here, so we can get rid of them before they do hit me with another Superpower. So down they go. Great. Let's see what they want to bring in here. And we're going to farm them down, folks. We're going to farm them down, and they realize that. I wonder what they had in the back. Oh, they're backing out. Groudon Primal is making a lot of people back out. Next battle, alright, the game said, alright, it's time to shut you down here, Poke. Throw in a Mega Gyarados at me. So this is going to be Dark and Water, so we can actually hit them with Earthquake now, and it will be doing pretty much all their health. They'll survive with about, I don't know, 5% or so. Yeah, but anyways, we're going to go ahead and swap after they shield that up. Not trying to catch, I'm just going to go ahead and bring in Dialga. We don't need to worry about it. They're going for Aqua Tail anyways here. Hitting with that Dragon Breath, it's not getting stabbed, but it is doing a decent amount. But at this rate, we don't have to worry about it. Hitting me with another Aqua Tail and bringing in Garchomp, we're going to just throw the Draco. There's really no need. We can't really farm out to another Iron Head, so we're just going to go for it. They let it go. Great. Bringing in the Gyarados, and I was hoping that they would do that. So now we can bring in Togekiss to farm them down here. And Groudon is still looking pretty healthy, and the thing can take a hit. It's absolutely disgusting. I do believe they're going to back out right about now, so unfortunately we did not get to see what's in the back, but at least we saw that Mega up in front. Bad lead, still taking the win. Next battle, Togekiss. This was an okay matchup before with regular Groudon, but now that we're Primal, oh my gosh. Alright, look, let's go ahead and see here. We haven't really seen a great example of this Fire Punch, right? Still haven't seen the damage, just wait until it lands. How much is it going to do? And make sure you do hit that like button, folks. It really does help me out. Appreciate it quite a bit. Doing about half, of course, with the quick move damage, which is not very effective, but look at that, insane. So we're going to let that go, which is, we are part fire, so it's going to be doing a little bit more than usual. Another Fire Punch, we still haven't used the shield, farming them down with a ton of energy and still in the yellow. Bringing in a Garchomp, we're going to go straight for the Earthquake here. We can maybe get to another one, let's see what happens. They're letting it go because they've got one shield, we swap into our Dialga. Farm them down, they back out, and we don't get to see what's in the back, unfortunately. I told you there's a lot of back outs here. Next battle, we have Mewtwo. Oh, do you see why we're rising up? This thing is a cheat code. Yep. Alright, so Fire Punch is going to do about half health on that Mewtwo. Sorry, I'm just having a blast over here. I just can't help myself. Let's get it. Fire Punch, get it a shield, that is a good thing. Letting that first Ice Strike go. Now, this is a Pokemon that you can't really take a hit from, Mewtwo Ice Strike. Still gonna have to shield that up for that second one, doing so much. Alright, taking out the Mewtwo, letting it go, still in the yellow, bringing in Gardevoir, and that Charm really is not going anywhere with our health. So I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. Should have went for the Fire Punch, because you're gonna see here, we're gonna be able to land one, and how much damage it's doing. Two of them would have been perfect. Check this out. Look at that. I should have just went for another one. So take note, if you do have one, to use right now or in the future once they come out with these raids for everybody for the World event. Bringing in Togekiss to farm them down, and we still have a shield, which you got in the back. We do not get to see another back out, and I do believe that is going to be a 5-0, and this is where we're going to be able to rank up finally, folks. Let's get it. It was kind of a struggle. I was using Gardevoir first, and then I was like, you know, I already may get involved in it. I'm not going to waste the energy. Let's do 2 sets. Then I went with Primal Groudon here. And here we go, rank it up. Let's get it. Let's keep it moving here, folks. What are we going to do? Hit Legend? Maybe in this video? Nah, not this one. Great lead up against Dialga. They're going to be swapping into Mewtwo. And we're going to go ahead and throw Fire Punch because that is just doing so much damage. Letting it go, bringing them down below half, swapping into our Dialga. Let's just hope this is not going to be a Focus Blast here. And it is a Side Strike. I would suspect they're going to hit me with a Shadow Ball after this, but that's still not enough to KO us here. We're going to be able to come out of this with a decent amount of energy. Not going to be able to hit that Draco. We're just too low. So we're just going to go for the Iron Head. That's okay. We won the matchup. Low health. They're not going to be able to get that much farm. And that's perfect. Excadrill. Sounds good to me. Primal Groudon. Let's go. Now, we do need to look out for that Drill Run. It will be doing a decent amount of damage. I don't know if I actually allowed them to land it at all here. Let's see how this does play out. I do not recall. Shielding it up. Okay, they're going to be swapping into their Dialga to catch a Fire Punch, which is fine. Perfect, no problem. Still doing a decent amount. Look at that. Fire Punch damage. That's insane. Bringing in the Togekiss, and what we're going to do at this point is let this go. Bring in the Groudon and farm them down. Or, looks like we're going to be able to finish it off. Okay, beautiful. Now they're going to be forced to throw because they can't quick move us down with their Excadrill. And we're going to be able to charm them out here. I think we're actually going to get another back out. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, folks. Let's keep it going. Ah, snap. Yeah, it is a pain in the butt to go up against. That is for sure the Primal Groudon. Next battle, we're met with a Giratina. All right, so this is fine. Let's see how much Shadow Ball is going to be doing to our Primal here. And it's doing a respectable amount of damage. Okay, so we can't really sleep on that. Giratina's still holding it down with its damage. pretty much almost one-shotting it, swapping into our Dialga to snipe them because I'm not trying to quick move them down there. They would have gotten to a charge move. They're bringing in their own Dialga, which is making me think, what's in the back? Do you have a Kyogre? I don't know. We'll have to see here in just a minute. Building up to the Draco Meteor here. Let's go ahead and throw that right away. Taking them out. Still holding on to 2 shoes. Got a Mewtwo in the back. Able to Psycho Cut us down, unfortunately. Ooh, this is not looking too good. That Mewtwo got a ton of energy. So what I'm going to do here is just bring in the Togekiss to have them use up this energy. Bring them low enough so we can just simply farm them down with Groudon. Now, we still have 2 shields. What could we have done? Simply shield this up, farm them down, and take the win. But that's no fun. Let's bring in the star of the show and have a little extra fun here, right? Going for the Fire Punch. You know, actually, that was a waste. At this point, we should have just quick moved down. So we're not going to throw another move. We're just going to go ahead and quick move down with that extreme damage that we're doing and taking the win with the Groudon. Let's keep it moving. Next battle, going to be met with a Landorus. Now, we do need to look out for that Stone Edge. It's actually going to be doing damage because of the part fire. You know, we are ground as well, so it's not super effective, but it is going to be doing more than usual. Let's go ahead and take a look at how much it's doing here, actually. Okay, nice. Bringing us down into the yellow here after a couple more quick moves, so it is doing quite a bit. But our Fire Punch, on the other hand, is also going to be able to almost take them out in about 2 of those. It's just insane. So we're going to shield this up. Superpower, right. Swapping into their Giratina, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Togekiss. Now, we could have bring in Dialga, I suppose, but this is fine. Let's just go ahead and do this here. Do a ton of charm damage. They're going to be forced to throw. Getting to that Ancient Power. Now, this is going to be an ominous win. Not enough to KO. Now, I do not hit a tap here. I let it go so I can go in here and farm extra. Don't know if that was the best idea, but knowing that their Landorus should be pretty low, right? We should look okay. I think it has more health than I was anticipating it did. Still in the yellow. All right, so they're bringing in a Dialga. Nonetheless, Groudon is in the back. We can still handle that, no problem at all. And holding on to 1 shield. Now, this is going to be an Iron Head. We're going to go ahead and shield this up because of our Dragon Breath. It's just doing so much. We kind of want to outpace them here. Get to the Iron Head. And it was at this point I was thinking, hold on, that Landorus has a lot more health than I thought. Yeah. So we immediately swap into our Groudon, go for the Fire Punch, and this is going to be enough to take them out. And we take the win. I mean, that's some extreme damage with a spammy Fire Punch. That is crazy. Just wait until Precipice plays. That is going to be so freaking bananas. All right, next game. What do we got going on here? Now, another reason why, like I already explained it, I'm not going to go hard on get another XL candy to max out another Groudon and line Niantic's pockets even more. I mean, I'll just wait till I can Elite TM it or something like that because that's crazy. Also, the fact that we're going to maybe get a Shadow Groudon in the future and having candies for that ready to go is going to be perfection. All right, so we're getting pretty close to getting KO'd here with the Groudon, going for Earthquake, and we have a double KO there. But they have used the shield and we did not, so that is looking great for us. So we're going to go ahead and throw in our Dialga, and they have a damn Gardevoir, and I'm thinking, all right, well, let's go ahead and just get their last shield here. Swap into the Togekiss. We should be looking good, maybe. I mean, they had something weak to Charm up front. What's in the back? You got a Dialga? I mean, I could see that. A Charm, Gardevoir, Mega, alongside 2 Dragons, a Zacian. Okay, that makes more sense. This is still doable here. If this is a Wild Charge, yeah, that's a wrap. But they're going to be debuffing themselves. So we're going to go ahead and shield it up because, yeah, we want to keep on doing that damage with the charm that we're doing here and maintain our health. Going for Flamethrower because that's just going to be doing more damage. Now, at this point, we can... Never mind. We're good. They're backing out. Another back out. All right. Next battle. What are we going to see? Mewtwo? Oh, yeah. I'd love to see this one here. On there. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, Rayquaza is actually meta now. Breaking Sweep. It is actually pretty stinking good. It's rank 13, apparently XL. And they've got a nice, is that a Shundo or something? Oh, man. Nice Shundo, boy. Maybe. I wasn't really paying attention to that CP, I would assume. Okay, so... we wall it, though, with Togekiss. Just completely. Mewtwo is going to town with Psycho Cut, so they have a bunch of energy. We have to keep that in mind, and that is a bit of an issue. We're going to bring in Dialga because that's just going to be able to simply absorb everything better. If it is a Focus Blast, that sucks. But they're going to be swapping into a Zacian here, and they've got all that energy on their Mewtwo. We have to keep that in mind. Going for an Iron Head so we can get a shield, but they let it go. I'm like, wait. Sir, what? That's crazy. So, anyways, bringing in the Groudon. They're going to shield up the Fire Punch. They don't want to go down with all that energy. Hitting me with a close combat. Like, okay. We'll let this go. We took that surprisingly well. Look at that. Look how insane. Able to farm them up, go for a Fire Punch here, and that's a wrap. They're going to let this go, I know. Yeah, they know. We got 2 shields left and a Dialga in the back. Next battle. Another legend here. We're going to going up against their Dialga. or their Giratina Origin. They're going to be swapping into Togekiss. We're going to go ahead and throw a Fire Punch just to do some nice chip damage here, bringing them down to almost half health, swapping into our own Togekiss. Now they're going to be able to get to an Ancient Power here, which is going to do a decent amount, but that's perfectly fine. We're not going to have to use a shield to win this matchup here, and we're going to be coming out of it with very low health. Able to hit this, they're going to be probably able to get up 2 Shadow Claws, which is not that much farm, and we're going to want to bring our Dialga back here. Now if they have a Primal Kyogre in the back, yeah, that's a wrap. I mean, there's nothing we can do here, so it's just the roll of the dice, right? Anyways, gonna go to town on the Dragon Breath. Since we're part Steel, we don't have to really worry about shielding up the Dragon Claw coming from the Giratina Origin, because it's really not hitting too hard. A decent Pokemon, definitely tanky, but going down. And they have a Primarina in the back, so what we need to do is get a shield right about now, folks. And we're hitting it just in the nick of time, and they're letting it go, which confused the hell out of me, Legends. And they bringing back this thing, and that was a wrap. We could have even hit Fire Punch at that point, and we would have been able to take the win. Well, eventually. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Absolutely insane battles, and look at how we rose up in rank. Completely bananas. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my soul.
So compromise where you can. But where you can't, don't. Even if everyone is telling you that something wrong is something right. Even if the whole world is telling you to move. It is your duty to plant yourself like a tree, look them in the eye and say no. You move.